Hello everybody, welcome to MJ Yaks Movies. Today I'll be yakking Maximum Risk from 1996, directed by Ringo. In this movie, a French detective discovers that his mother had not only given birth to him, but also a twin brother that she gave up for adoption to a Russian family then living in France, who subsequently emigrated to America. That brother, in growing up there, became embroiled in the Russian-American mob and as well some FBI dealings. He fled back to France for reasons that I don't think are ever fully elucidated. He meets an untimely demise. His French police detective brother investigates his murder by going back to America to see what was happening. Along the way, that French police detective brother meets and forms a relationship with his deceased brother's ex-girlfriend. He also is chased after by both the Russian-American mob and the FBI, who think initially that he is the deceased brother, but in fact, later on, it's because he has evidence, and also he has access to evidence and money that the brother left behind. They return to France, some more action ensues, and then both the Russian-American mob and the FBI are bested, and the brother and the deceased brother's girlfriend go off into the sunset to ideally live their best lives. This movie stars Jean-Claude Van Damme as both brothers. I don't think he has any moments where he tries to do the Russian accent, which is funny because oftentimes in Jean-Claude Van Damme's career he's had to do a bad American accent. Or a bad accent, let's just say in general. So funny that they didn't make him do one in this one. He only has his French accent. We got Natasha Henstridge as the deceased brother's girlfriend. We've also got some character actors. I think the ones that are the most recognizable are Paul Ben-Victor, who plays one of the FBI agents, and also Zach Grenier, who plays one of the Russian mobsters. Zach Grenier, he is a recipient in this movie of the #Bad Accent Work Award. Although this one bothers me much less because it's a goofy movie, so him having a goofy bad Russian accent is much less bothersome. Also, in terms of weird speech, in the background there's some French dialogue of this movie, and it's all bad. It's both poorly recorded, and then also it sounds like it was recorded by non-francophones who are just trying their best to sound like they're French. There's also a character in this movie, a cab driver, who is not just a cab driver, he's also a writer. And he realizes that at a certain point that he might be in the midst of the story that he'll soon to be writing. Sadly, he perishes, far too soon for my liking, and it was a real interesting fourth wall breaking character, a veritable Deadpool-esque character, if you will. This is overall, I would say, a pretty fun little Hong Kong action-style movie. Again, goofy more often than not. I think the bounty of flying roundhouse kicks is a good example of that. Jean-Claude Van Damme, though, in this gives one of his better performances. There's some moments in this where he's giving some real pathos, some real heart in some scenes, which I was not expecting. For me, between yay and in between, this one is probably a slight yay. It's a fun watch, it's short, it's quick, and it doesn't drag. But you know what, if you're not a fan of twin brothers solving a mystery, one of them solving a mystery, this might not be for you. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Cheers.